Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video. So today I want to take a look at this brand new Super Saiyan Trunks that is coming out on the banner along with Future Gohan. I'm getting to this video a little bit late, so this video is going to be up only a few hours actually before the Gohan banner even goes live. I do want to do a rainbow video of this Trunks on the private server though, because you know, honestly, as soon as I get 5 Gohans, I'm done with the banner. So, you know, if I don't get 5 copies of this Trunks, I'm not going to rainbow him here. This Trunks, so I've talked about it a lot recently, right? But this Trunks is suffering from a severe problem, and that's his name. They stupidly, foolishly, moronically decided that this Trunks from Dragon Ball Z, the Android/Cell Saga Dragon Ball Z, is the same damn Trunks from Dragon Ball Super that fights Merge, Zamasu, and Rose Goku Black. It's utter ridiculousness, foolishness, absurdity. They have got to change that, but it significantly hurts this guy because there is an amazing EZA support option. The physical EZA Rage Trunks is just like a godly unit for all these teams. Future, Time Traveler, Hybrid Saiyan, like he's just so good. And it's like you're not gonna find a roster spot for this guy when that EZA Rage Trunks exists. You're just not. Like, I know this guy is impressive, right? Like I don't want to. I've been telling people to cool it with this guy because, like, I saw people were saying like, "Oh, the Trunks is more impressive than Future Gohan." It's like, whoa, no. Let's relax. Let's relax. This Trunks is good, right? Like, he gets that 100% attack and defense at the start of turn. He gets 70% attack and defense extra if there's a Future Gohan on the team. Then he gets, like, guaranteed crits against Android category enemies, and then another 70% attack when facing a Cell enemy. So, he's another one of these specialized units. I mean, this is just the way Dokkan is going now, right? We just have to accept it. Like, a lot of these units are now going to become specialized towards certain category enemies or with certain category allies on the team, right? You know, you got to use these guys in very specific situations. So what we're going to do today is we're going to hop into the new Cell boss fight. Well, kind of new, I guess. And then we're going to see this Trunks. He's going to have his full passive active, right? So Trunks, okay, here's what's a little bit odd about Trunks, right? Is that he gets 3 ki when Gohan is on the team, which is good because neither this guy or Gohan are prepared for battle, right? He does need we're getting this ki right here, but he doesn't even need ki in this fight. But then he gets another 6 ki when fighting an Android category enemy. Oh, I guess, okay. So it's like, even if you don't have a Future Gohan on the team, he still is going to auto super against an Android category enemy. Okay, it does make sense. It does make sense because it's different, like, brackets of him getting these abilities and stuff like that. Did this man really start out in the 7th slot? He didn't. No, of course he did. Okay, okay, oh, well, this is actually good because the first turn of Dragon Ball Super Trunks, he's like I don't want to call him mediocre, but he's just okay, right? Like that base form. Once he goes into super, well, he goes super. I hate how Dokkan treats Trunks. They have his generic Super Saiyan animation, just the generic Super Saiyan transformation, but then they have him in the Rage form. I hate that so much, dude. Why? Why must they taunt me so? Oh, I'm stalling. I don't even care. We're stalling right here because I want to get this Trunks set up and I want to let him get several attacks throughout this fight. So obviously, EZA Blue Vegeta, he is going to be a tremendous asset as well for a lot of these teams. Like, that's the thing, like, even when EZA Blue Vegeta gets his EZA, for him to replace this Blue Vegeta on some of these teams, like Future and Time Travelers for me, he's really got to be crazy. So yeah, this is stupid. So Trunks just goes Super Saiyan 1 right there. Or I guess it's Super Saiyan 2 that he's using in Dragon Ball Super. But then, like, it's Rage. They have him in the Super Saiyan Rage form. Like, oh, just mind-blowing. Okay, I'm gonna do this right here. Just because I want Trunks to get, like, Super Saiyan and Fierce Battle and stuff like that. So this is good, by the way. This is the first version of this Trunks we have, right? This is not Super Trunks. Don't get them confused, right? Super Trunks is where he's got, like, all the big diesel muscles and stuff like that. This isn't actually even the Super Saiyan Trunks I was talking about, though, because this is the one just from that last episode where he finishes off Cell. He does not have the ponytail for that, but I also want the Super Saiyan Trunks that fights second form Cell before Cell goes perfect, where he has the ponytail. I like that look of Trunks, and then the BoJack movie Trunks as well. He's at 2.12. That's, hold on. All right, I might have been a little too harsh on this Trunks actually, because wait a minute. Okay, never mind. I might have been completely wrong about Trunks. That's really high. Okay, now keep in mind that this, okay. The main reason it's so high, though, is because we are fighting a Cell enemy, right? So he gets that extra 70% attack. Oh my goodness, dude, I can't believe how hard of a hit that was. Like, there was no supports. Like, if we do a rotation of Rage Trunks, and then we're gonna have B Pan's active skill, like, I feel like Trunks is gonna be past 3 million, actually. So, okay, yeah, if you're going up against a Cell enemy, there is just no doubt. And I really wish this Trunks was available when I was going through the raid EZA, right? When I get to stage 999, it would have been real nice to have this Trunks who would have been like one-shotting him easily, auto-supering. That would have been great. Kotsky, thank you so much. But, okay, all right. I started this out like, yeah, people are kind of going a little too crazy about the Trunks. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, this boy, he's a little much. Now, again, if it was just, if we weren't fighting Cell, he probably would have been at what, like 1.7 million, I think? That is still pretty good. So this Trunks is he is definitely a real option. Like, there is no doubt about it. This Trunks is a true option to run on some of these teams. Okay, so, again, I gotta say, I think he's gonna hit above 3 million right here. So, Vegeta's giving him Super Saiyan, plus the attack modifier, plus the support type passive. Trunks is not getting Fierce Battle right now. I mean, that's not really the biggest deal, but, you know, it's just something to keep in mind. So, let's see here. I'd love a double super from this Vegeta, I guess. It would give a little bit of extra damage to Trunks. Let's see. 2.84. Wow. You know, if I had Mai in the first slot instead of that blue Vegeta, Trunks' attack stat probably would have been above 3 million, because Mai would give him Fierce Battle, plus 40%, whereas Vegeta is only giving him 30% Super Saiyan, which is 10%, and then the little attack modifier, which is not going to cover up the extra damage that Mai would give. So this Trunks, you know, now I'm looking at this and I'm like, geez, I really kind of do want to rainbow him now. Oh, but at the same time, like, I do want to see, like, how much damage this Trunks is going to do, like, when we're not going up against an Android enemy, against a Cell enemy, right? Like, if we're just fighting, like, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, right? Like, how much damage is Trunks going to be doing? Like, that's something I do want to see. Okay, so I'll do this. So, this is going to be another nasty rotation for Trunks right here, right? This is, I would imagine, outside of B-Pan, this is probably, like, Trunks' best rotation. Like, again, just not counting B-Pan. Oh, by the way, I just realized, this Trunks, his passive is they gave him the correct kind. It's not that you don't need Future Gohan on rotation, you just need him on the team. That is so much better. I don't like when they say you have to have this character on the rotation, but on team is fine. I don't really think that's so much of a big deal. So, like, you know, like, Nail and Piccolo have to be on the same team for Nail's abilities to kick in, right? But, like, 2.55, that's without B-Pan. That's high, dude. That's, like, 2.55 is, like, good Dokkan Fest TUR level. And then even if we weren't fighting a Cell, I think he would be around a 2 million attack stat. So, like, that's still very good. Now, I think EZA Rage Trunks is probably still going to be better. But, like, if you're going up against a Cell enemy in particular, it is, like, for sure, without a doubt, that you're going to want to go with this Trunks. He's really good. And especially because, again, he'll be auto-supering against Android category enemies and auto-critting. So, like, you know, he's just, the amount of damage he's going to rack up is going to be insane. He does greatly raise attack and defense for one turn as well. So his defense after he super attacks is going to be very, very solid. Very, very solid indeed. Okay, so... Oh, there we go. All right, so Trunks, I feel like, could potentially finish our boy Cell off right here. But regardless, I was pretty impressed by this Trunks, actually. I was definitely underselling him a little bit short. I guess that's why, like, you really got to see him in-game before you really slander a card, right? Because, like, once you see him in-game, that's where you can get, like, a true bearing of how good they are. I did not bring the new Future Gohan, by the way, because as of right now, the Master and Student Bond category is not active in-game. So, Int Future Gohan at this moment is still broken, right? I am obviously going to Rainbow Future Gohan, though, on my account. And, you know, I'll be, like, you know, we'll do a Rainbow showcase of him at that point and see, like, how crazy Future Gohan is. But there we go. That Trunks, I mean... If you're fighting a Cell, that Trunks is wild. That's really good for a banner TUR. I like him. I do like him. I just wish, again, that they did the names correctly for Trunks units. That's the only issue. This Trunks is unfairly hurt by the stupid naming issue that they created. It's just so dumb. Like, you can't consider Dragon Ball Super Trunks, who's, like, legitimately, like, 10 years older. And we're calling him the same character. Like, okay, maybe that's a bad example because, like, you know, just cards called Goku, it has like a 25-year age range between some of them or some stuff like that. But, like, it's just different from Trunks, right? Like, that Super Saiyan Rage form is not the same. And, like, Trunks does Super Saiyan 2 in Dragon Ball Super, and they don't even have a Super Saiyan 2 Trunks card from Dragon Ball Super. They have the one from Dragon Ball Z that does not exist. That, honestly, Dokkan made that card up. I feel like that's one reason he hasn't gotten an Awakening yet, the SCR one. But, I don't know. This Trunks is definitely impressive. Again, they're going to do a lot of units like this where, you know, fighting certain types of enemies, androids or something like that, you know, they get super, super powerful. So it's kind of like you can, you know, stack your team knowing what type of event you're going up against, right? Oh, I'm going to be fighting an android enemy here. Well, we're going to toss this Trunks on the team and let him go to town. That's kind of the way that's going to work out. I'm going to try and think, is there a stage where you could fight android enemies in Super Battle Road where you could use this Trunks? I got to think about that because I feel like this Trunks would be a real problem on Super Battle Road. The other thing, too, I almost would give Trunks full additional because I feel like I'm not really going to use this Trunks too often outside of when I'm going up against an android category enemy, right? Like, if I'm going up against the android category enemy, this Trunks is going on the team. But if not, I'm probably going to use Easy A Rage Trunks. So because of that, when fighting an android category enemy, Trunks is going to guaranteed crit anyway. So I probably will give him full additionals to maximize that greatly raised attack and defense for one turn. And to also just have him inflict more overall damage. Because if you load this guy up on crit, it'll make him better when you're not fighting an android enemy. But it's also going to make him a lot worse when you're fighting an android enemy, because then his crit and his potential system is worthless. So I think additional probably is what I'm going to end up putting into this guy. Not that I'm recommending it to y'all. I'm just telling you guys what I'm deciding to do. You know, y'all could take what I'm saying, you know, with a grain of salt, but that's probably how I'm going to build him in the potential system. But all right, we're going to go ahead and finish up here. I was definitely very impressed with this Trunks. I was downplaying him a little bit, but he looked a lot more impressive to me than I was thinking, so that's cool. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.